They asked him to leave on Christmas morning without ever asking who he was. The lobby of the Grand Willow Hotel glowed with holiday warmth, garlands on marble columns, soft piano music, the scent of pine and coffee. Guests laughed. Families posed for photos by the tree. And near the far wall stood an old man in a worn military coat. His beard was gray. His hand shook slightly as he held a paper cup of coffee he hadn't finished. Snow melted onto the floor beneath his boots. A woman at the front desk noticed him whispering to a bellman. "Has he been here long?" she asked. The bellman nodded. "Since early morning." She frowned. "Sir," the manager said, approaching with a tight smile, "this area is for guests only." The old man looked up slowly. His eyes were calm, tired, kind. "I understand," he said. "I'll be out of the way soon." "That won't be necessary," the manager replied. "We'll need you to leave. Now." A few heads turned. Someone muttered, "On Christmas?" The man nodded once. "I fought in a war so people could enjoy days like this," he said quietly. "Didn't think I'd be a problem." The manager stiffened. "This is a private property." Security was called as the guard took the man by the arm. Something slipped from his coat pocket and slid across the marble floor. A small brass medallion, engraved, worn smooth with age. The guard paused. "What's this?" he asked. The old man hesitated. "Just something I keep." The manager bent down to read it. "Founding contributor, Grand Willow Hotel." He laughed awkwardly. "That's impossible." The old man met his eyes. "Is it?" he asked. Silence stretched. The manager waved it off. "Probably stolen. Let's move along." But before they could, a woman's voice cut through the lobby. "Stop." An elegant woman in her 40s stood near the elevator. Her coat was expensive, her expression unreadable. She walked toward them, eyes fixed on the medallion. "Where did you get that?" she asked the old man. He straightened. "I paid for the land," he said. "I drew the first sketches while I was still in uniform. This place was supposed to employ veterans when no one else would." The woman's breath caught. She turned to the manager. "Do you know whose name is on the original deed?" He shook his head. She said it softly. "His—" The lobby went still. "This is Daniel Mercer," she continued. "My father's partner. He built this hotel from the ground up after the war. Then he disappeared." Daniel swallowed. "I didn't disappear," he said. "I just didn't fit anymore." The manager's face drained of color. Security stepped back. Daniel looked around the lobby. The tree, the lights, the people laughing. "I came here every Christmas," he said, "just to sit. Remember what it felt like to build something that mattered." The woman stepped closer. "Why didn't you tell anyone?" she asked. He smiled faintly. "I wanted to see what the place had become," he said, "and who it welcomed when no one was watching." No one spoke. Then the woman turned to the staff. "Cancel his eviction," she said, "and prepare the founder's suite." The manager stammered an apology. Daniel shook his head. "It's all right," he said. "You treated me exactly how you thought I deserved." He looked down at the medallion in his palm. "That tells me everything I needed to know." Later that evening, the lobby looked the same, but the people didn't. Staff greeted guests differently. Security offered smiles instead of suspicion. And near the tree sat an old veteran, warm, fed, and finally seen. Because Christmas isn't about who belongs in a place. It's about who we choose to see before we know their worth. And sometimes the man you push out the door is the very reason the lights are on.